Basic Appraisal Procedures, page 8. Retrospective appraisals are performed for a variety of intended uses when a prior value opinion is needed, including estates, insurance claims, litigation, tax matters, etc. An intended use calling for a prospective value opinion is usually a rare instance. In a prospective appraisal, the appraiser is determining an opinion of a property's value on the date of the report as of a date in the future, effective date, utilizing anticipated market conditions. The effective date is after the date of the report in a prospective appraisal. Identify the relevant characteristics of the property. Single-family residence, multi-unit apartment building, manufactured home, vacant land, factory, commercial building, or leasehold interest. The list is endless. Relevant property characteristics have significant influence on the extent to which the property is identified and/or inspected. Data that will be researched and analyzed, valuation methods employed, and the final reconciliation of value. Often this is the point in problem identification that most necessitates the appraiser to consider competency. Does the appraiser have experience in this particular geographic area or market segment? Has the appraiser ever dealt with a property or property interest of this type and use? Is a specific analytical method required to develop a credible value opinion with which the appraiser is not experienced? Relevant property characteristics include both the physical and legal specifics of the real estate and the rights being considered in the assignment. 1. Type of property. An appraiser will likely approach an assignment of a single-family residential property and a residential apartment complex quite differently. Another example could be proposed improvements versus an existing structure. Identification of proposed improvements requires extensive analysis of construction documents, whereas an existing structure usually entails a completely different identification process. A drive-by inspection may not be sufficient if the property being appraised is not visible from the road. Appraising a fractional interest in real property is technically different. Depending on type and definition of value and the property's characteristics, more will be discussed regarding the various data collection and analysis processes in different types of assignments later in this text and in other course programs. Important points. The effective date doesn't necessarily have a relationship to the date of the inspection. The date of the report isn't always the date the report or letter of transmittal is signed. A retrospective appraisal can consider data that occurred after the effective date to confirm trends.